Hi there, welcome to ProMobilEZ Thailand. Today in front of us we have two of the latest phones in the market in Thailand. The iPhone 6, we are going to have a look at the golden version and the grey version, both 16GB versions. A first look at the box reveals it's very minimalistic. There's no print on the outside, just the contours of the phone, as you can see. And nothing on the sides, only the grey or the gold Apple iPhone logo. And then on the bottom we have the specifications. iPhone 6 gold 16GB, and this one here iPhone 6 space grey 16GB. Let's have a look inside. Here we have the two iPhone 6s, gold and grey. Now the first thing we see when we take it out of the box is there is a space here for the camera, which means the camera is actually sticking out of the housing. I think Apple did that to make it more slim. Personally I don't really like it because you cannot lay your phone flat on the table and it's more easy to scratch, although they do use the new sapphire glass to protect the lens. Overall the phone is very light, and I like the rounded corners, a bit like HTC M8. It feels very comfortable in your hand, better than the iPhone 5S. And here we have the golden version. If we look on this side, you will find the mute switch, two volume buttons, same style as the iPad Air. On the bottom we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone, 8-pin lightning connector, speaker grill, and then on this side SIM card slot and the power button, which is moved from the top to the side. And the reason that's being done is because this phone is much bigger to hold, so it's not easy to go to the top with one hand and turn it on or off. With the power button on the side it's easy to control. Now also the phone is quite slim. Let me just grab my LG G3 just to show you the difference in thickness. So this is the LG G3, one of the top Android phones of the moment, and this is the iPhone 6. Now let's put them together, and then here's a top view, and you see the iPhone is really much slimmer overall. From the side it looks like the LG G3 is thinner, but that's just visual because it's rounded, whereas this one is flat. So it is much more thinner, although the screen size, yeah, this is much bigger obviously. 5.2 inch faces 4.7. Now let's start this up. There's the famous Apple logo. This one we turned on before, so we don't need to go through the whole setup process. The setup process is quite straightforward and exactly the same as with the iPhone 5S. Although Apple did add an extra feature at some point in the setup process. You can choose whether you want standard icons or you can choose for bigger ones if your eyesight is not good. for close, then you can select the bigger icons. Overall, iOS 8 is very snappy on this phone. I have also downloaded it on the iPhone 4S. I wouldn't recommend that. It's really slow, much slower than iOS 7. On this phone though, it runs really nice. iOS 8 has a few new interesting features. To mention three. One is the battery settings. There's now an application where you can see which apps are using your battery. So you can close these apps down and save your battery. The battery of this phone is 1800 milliamp, slightly bigger than the iPhone 5S. Should last you all day, but don't expect any wonders of it. The screen is bigger, so I think it will be exactly the same as the iPhone 5S. The iPhone 6 Plus though comes with a 2900 milliamp battery. This one is 1800, so I bet that one can last almost 2 days. But that's just my estimation. Another new feature is, for instance, the payment chip that's been built in this phone. So you can make payments to cash registers directly. And also the browser can scan a credit card. You want to make a payment online, you just open your browser, scan a credit card and with the camera, and then it will automatically add the details of your card into the payment page of the shop where you want to buy the products. This is a good feature. Personally, I hate typing all these numbers, and it's easy to make mistakes. So that's really a nice feature. The camera is also really good. You can see, I hope you can see it, it's really bright. Although it's only 8 megapixels, which is a little bit less if you compare it, for instance, with the 13 megapixels of the LG G3 or the 18 megapixels of Sony's flagship phone, the Z2. So that was our look of the iPhone 6. I hope later we can also do a tear apart of this phone. This one is for one of our customers, so I don't want to open it up, but I'll try to get one as soon as possible to show you the insides of this phone as well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.